Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That pass has been well intercepted.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Now it's Eto'o. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's had it! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafinha. Eto'o does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior. Messi. He's got the shot away! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Schneider.
That was lovely, that.
Decent hit and on target. Quality ball. He's got space in the area. Vinicius Junior! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Lyon really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, there's a probing ball. No, he's not getting past him there. And it's Messi. Shot at goal! And again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lyon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gerrard tries to clear. Traumeri. Tunisia looking to go forward now. Now it's Eriksen. Walker makes the interception. Looking tidy in possession here. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Eto'o, he is onto this. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Mbappe. Traumeri. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Gerrard puts his foot on the gas. Rafinha. And it's Messi. Now Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's gone back to the keeper. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Eto'o. And he's being shifted off it. Neymar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, well played. And he was quick to react. And here's Eto'o. And Stoichkov! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Big chance!
Well,
and that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far. And I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Number 9, Eto'o.
That gets things going for the second half.
Eriksen. Coming on the
The
field.
first half brought no goals.
18, Shevchenko. Number
And it's
4,
Stoichkov.
Long.
Right, Shevchenko. Sneijder. Tunisia have their second corner now. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here. There's the hit! In he goes again! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. This is their second corner of the game. Real chance! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi.
Lyon have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Lyon looking to pass their way through.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And he's had it nicked away. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who...
And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Neymar. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Mbappe! And a header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
on the field, number 10.
Both sides then taking this
Messi.
chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
15. Coming on the field, number 20.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Number 22, Rui Costa.
Shevchenko. They want to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they win it back again. Foden. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Bellingham touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov proves just a little bit too strong. And the shot! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Rui Costa. He's through here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gently done. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, and he's through the middle, and he's in on goal. Rui Costa! Oh, should have put that away.
Rui Costa has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Now the finish! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Chouameni. Lyon finding their passes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Foden. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that's well seen too. Martinelli.
Added minute has been indicated.
Gerrard. It's Rui Costa. And the pass is intercepted. Rui Costa. He has found the way through. And Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
The goal scorer.
Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence.
So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's done very well to take... Can he finish? Quality ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Neymar. And the ball's... Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cruyff!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct.
And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bastoni is there, and he can get that clear. Bellingham! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's had a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! There it is! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Indonesia have fired themselves in front. It's chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. No way through, so back it comes. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cruyff, passing nice and neat. Oh, what a ball is in here! Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cruyff, well timed, excellent interception. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Messi. Over to the left.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Eto'o. That is a great pick out. He could be in here. 30 minutes gone. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And he's there to get it away. Lyon have it back and can go again. And it's Messi. Rafinha, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And here's Mbappe.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Ter Stegen punts it upfield. Neymar. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rafinha. And it's Cruyff. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. Romario. Neymar. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added
It's
time.
a sharp little ball here. Opts to play it back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local
There's
major
the start
stations.
of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but...
Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Mbappe had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Neymar. That has not gone well. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Eto'o. And he's found the... Can he finish? They've scored! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Mbappe. Neymar. Mbappe. Rafinha. Decent hit! Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Romario. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o. He's had a hit! And more and more and more! And surely that settles it!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
14,
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 5, Bellingham.
It's a lovely,
Number
neat
10,
pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Coming on the field, number 7,
Vinicius Junior.
Number 17,
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Number 23, Mbappe.
Lyon perhaps
Number
contemplating
21,
their next change here.
Number 20,
Bellingham.
Totti.
Now it's
Substitution.
Mbappe. Lyon are looking to break at pace. Indonesia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Vinicius Junior being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. So, what can they make of this? And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. Check, gets it away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bastoni gets over and intercepts.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Not the most accurate pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Bellingham. Mbappe.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Mbappe. And here's Totti. Has a shot! Magnificent! A finish of true class! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Griezmann.
There will be 3 minutes at
He's
a time.
played him through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stood up well to him there. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
And we're done. Lyon suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome...
Vinicius Junior! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ball's gone out of play. Messi. That has not gone well. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Neymar. Vardiol. Passing nice and neat. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, played right into his path. And he's away. Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to get it away. Neymar. White. Now that looks a decent ball. Plays it in low. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Messi. Rafinha. Courtois can pick that up.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Vardiol.
Lyon really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Neymar. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quick.
Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught napping! He's got the shot away! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lyon with the corner, there first. And the keeper beats it away. Great ball, and he's in here. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Lyon with this to level it up. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now that pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. Chouameni. And Rafinha. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior gets into some space. Rice. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Passes short and sharp, pinches it off him. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neymar. Messi. And he's picked out the run. Now Mbappe. And the shot! Marvellous goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rafinha. And it's Messi. And we hit half-time. Lyon come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Lyon come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. It's a promising position. He has found the way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Good read, needed to be.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good spread. Drilled in low. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola. Neymar. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Messi. There's the hit! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
The attendance
Fiddles
for
it
this
through.
match was
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Neymar. Rafinha. That's been cut out, well played. Chouameni. Rice wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. He's in space and looking for options. Messi. Chouameni gets across to intercept that. That has ended up in no man's land. Ruben Dias. Rice. And it's Neymar. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Lyon finding their passes. Vinicius Junior. Can he put it away? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 2, Rice.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Erling Haaland. Number
Now
10.
it's Stoichkov. And he cuts out the supply.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Mbappe. He's played him through. Thuram. He is through here. Haaland. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Lyon present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kvaratskhelia gets it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kubasi. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Rodri. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run. Opts to Bellingham! And he will be quick to recover this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kvaratskhelia. And the finish! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Lyon blast themselves. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Hits on! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lyon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. Lille have the chance to go the other way. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. That's headed upfield. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
Mbappe! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. Mbappe. Great hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lyon have their third corner. Oh, it's been flattened there. Lille are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafinha. Good driving run. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Lyon have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Messi picks it up out wide. Can he put it away? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Davids.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away. Decent hit! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Traumeri. He's going for goal! That's really well manoeuvred. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's well spotted. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Hazard. Kante was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass is just off target. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Davids.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality.
And the shot! No way through. That's good play. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That's a little off target. Mbappe! Neymar. Conte. There's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Lyon are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Messi. He's through here. Well, there's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Lyon head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the action is back underway. Lyon carrying a 1-goal lead. Rafinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Hazard. Pinches it off him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Neymar. Conte. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. And the ball's a good one here. He's had a shot! And that has been cleared. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chouameni. Vinicius. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Lyon are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Conte did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get it.
There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71
That will annoy the manager. They're making
649.
themselves too predictable here.
Hazard. It's Hazard! Goal!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Lille get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Shapes to shoot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on. Lille showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Big chance! It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
À leur place, le numéro 19. Le numéro 25.
Kvaratskhelia chasing
le numéro
after it.
20, Le numéro 22. Le numéro 4. Attention.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Foden, he is through here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Zaire Emery. Davids. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? Now that's a fine challenge.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. Has a goal! And it's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. It's become a case of men against boys.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Zaire Emery, and he cuts out the supply. And here's Foden.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Azar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Foden, showing good feet. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. 5 minutes to add. And that is expertly dealt with. There's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And time is up. Lyon really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what...